take a look at ICP coin, which stands for Internet Computer Protocol or Internet Computer Platform, and it was created by the D-Finity Foundation, which is a non-profit organization that plans to develop the internet and computer into a decentralized cloud computing platform. So if you know how big cloud computing is, this actually does have the potential to be really big if it can achieve it. And so it intends to be decentralized, and therefore, nobody can shut it down the way they can, say, for example, cloud computing. It is kind of one of the leading assets in this market, and it has got a huge amount of attention. So let's talk about where we are, because this chart honestly gives me nightmares. Look, this spike that it rallied to, which is, over 3,000, means that even if we just do a 236 retrace from this spike at the start, that puts us up at $780, and we're at $13. Now, obviously that's really kind of stupid, unrealistic targets at this point. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at this on the basis of the most recent swing lower, which comes from the high that we made in September 2021. And we had then a very, very nice double bottom. And if we do that actually and go from, it's not a perfect double bottom, but from the low that we then made in September of this year, gives us a very nice target at this previous swing high at 2312. And these previous swing highs could have been support and resistance. They were not. Potentially, we are coming up on a little bit of a wobble level, but for me, this big 236 fib target stays valid. So that next potential wobble level here comes from this swing low from February and this swing high that we had in May 2022 at 1466. So let's go down and look at this big move that we're having, and let's look at this on the daily and center it on our screen. Now, potentially, we are getting close when we get to this level to potentially 5 waves up. So here's the double bottom that I meant to be talking about here. You can see it very clearly, very nice bottoming pattern. And, when any market, we look at them a lot, when we get double tops and double bottoms, it doesn't mean that we've reversed direction. It just means we've paused or stopped going down. And only when you kind of break the high in the middle, which we did here, have we kind of then potentially got a reversal. So the same thing here, you can see we were going up, very nice rally, double top. So we ended up with a sideways range, broke the lows. So, that says we're still going down. Now, with this parabolic move that we're seeing, so again, 1466, just because of the support and resistance here, but my fib target actually is much higher at 2312. So that means buying pullbacks. Now, at the moment, there's no sign of a reversal. There's not even any sign of a kind of lower time frame, really decent pullback, long entry. You can see really our hourly high can actually have really only given us kind of one pullback. We didn't break the low of it. One pullback here, we didn't break the low of it. And so until we kind of get that, there's no reason. This is still going up, and 1466 for me is where we go next. And then hopefully what we're going to be looking for at a big resistance level like this is potentially some sideways trading. We hold these bigger moving averages like the 4-hour, let that catch up and continue higher. Even more bullish would be to break above this and then find support from that level. So more upside to come, but really kind of no entry with this move. We haven't really had a pullback for, 24 hours, how many hours? We have not had a pullback for at least 24 hours. So we kind of need one at this point. And from this low, really, we are getting kind of close to potentially 5 waves up. So I love it, but don't buy it without a pullback.